today we are going to begin with the lesson number 17 of your class 7 English, that is poem Watch the Woods on a Snowy Evening. So let's begin with this poem. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village, though he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. So whose woods these are? ये आई थिंक ये जो वो वुड्स है, मुझे लगता है मुझे पता है ये किसकी है. हिज हाउस, उसका हाउस कहाँ पे? विलेज में है. दो ही विल नॉट सी मी स्टॉपिंग हियर, वो मुझे यहाँ रोके हुए नहीं देख पाएगा. टू वॉच हिज वुड्स फिल अप विद स्नो, उसकी जो वुड्स है वो स्नो से भर रही है. माई लिटिल हॉर्स मच थिंक इट्स स्क्वेयर टू स्टॉप विदाउट अ फार्म हाउस near between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. So जो मेरा छोटा सा हॉर्स है must think it's square to stop without a farm house near, कि पास में कोई फार्म हाउस भी नहीं है, उसके बिना रुक जाए. Between the woods and frozen lake, woods के बीच में और frozen lakes के बीच में, the darkest evening of the year, सबसे ज्यादा darkest evening थी पूरे साल की. He gives me his harness bells a shake to ask it's there is some mistake. उसने अपनी harness bell करी, ऐसे shake दिया कि कोई mistake तो नहीं है. The only other sounds the swap of easy winds and downy flake. So the only other sounds the sweep, खाली और sound sweep करी थी of easy wind and downy flakes means like down a small thin layer of something. Downy flakes means थोड़ी सी किसी चीज की layer. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. Woods बहुत ज़्यादा lovely थी, dark थी और deep थी. But I have promised to keep and the miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. मैंने promise करा है और मैं उसको रखूंगा कि मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा miles जाना है मुझे सोने से पहले, बहुत ज़्यादा miles जाना है मुझे, बहुत ज़्यादा दूर जाना है मुझे सोने से पहले. So that's all for this poem. Now let's solve the exercises of this poem. What indicates that the horse is puzzled? It starts to walk away. It gives his harness bell a shake. It gives his harness bell a shake. The phrase promise to keep means many commitments to fulfill, many choices to make, many promises to make. None of these. Many commitments, many promises to make, many choices to make. None of these. So in the last tense of the word, sleep metaphorically means to dream, to take a short nap, to die. None of these. To take a short nap. So which is true? The poet does not know the owner of the wood. The poet is not sure if the knows the owner of the wood. The poet is quite sure who the owner of wood is. The poet was quite sure. What commitment does the speaker recall at the end of the poem? He has promised to keep. Complete the following summary of the poem. One winter evening while crossing the snow, the poet stops to watch the beauty of landscape. The dash is not present there. The owner of wood is not present there. There is no specific reason to stop, and even his horse find it comfortable. The only sound that can be heard are the sounds of deep downy flakes, wind and downy flakes. The poet is tempted to stop in the deep wood, but he has miles to travel before he can rest. So now let's solve the exercise. Answer the following questions. To whom does the speaker think the wood belongs? The man who lives in the forest, deep down in the forest. Why might the horse think it's strange to stop? Because of the wind, because of the darkness. What fills up with snow in the poem? The wood fills up with the snow. How does the speaker describe the wood? The speaker describes the woods that are filled with snow and belongs to the owner which lives in the forest. What does the speaker remind himself of at the end of the poem? He reminds himself not to stop and he has to travel miles before the darkness. So that's all for this poem. I hope you all like the explanation of this poem. Thank you and have a great day.